Hey guys, it's Lee. And first off, I'm rocking the baby face. I did decide to shave, so I look a little bit more young or just maybe juvenile, but they both work. And you might be surprised to actually notice that this will be the second video I've posted this week, or chronological week, which is crazy since I don't seem to post except every few months because I forget to. But this is going to be my first ever vlog, and the decision to do a vlog was one, so I can actually put out more consistent content because I'm really slow with editing videos and I haven't quite figured out my flow for how I plan, record, and then edit. Like, I have a video I'm still working on editing from a few months ago that I need to post. I'm just trying to finish the editing, trying to find the motivation. So bear with me, but videos like this that are more just a single shot video that's going to have pretty much no editing or very minimal editing, I can record and put out a lot easier. Plus, with it being a vlog and the title of the video is going to give it away, what we'll be covering in these vlogs, it will be a weekly thing. It'll probably be always on Monday, if not Tuesday. And, typically it'll be anywhere between 8 and 20 minutes. And it'll just be probably consistent for the duration of this cut. So that gets into the next point, title of the video. This is my SpringShred 25 vlog. What I'm going to be covering, and in the comments you can leave below if you want to see any more of something specific. I'm basically just going to be documenting my journey through this cut. How I'm going to get lean, so I'll cover my training, I'll cover my cardio and stuff as it changes. I might get a little bit into my supplementation. Maybe in one of the vlogs we'll do a full day of eating, kind of break down what I'm eating, my calories, how they change over time, and just kind of following my journey as I get from point A, which is this, to point B, which, hopefully is shredded. So a little bit of background. Currently, I started last week, so this is technically the end of week one, so week one recap. I started at about 173.5. I'm roughly around 172 to 172.5 right now. It's fluctuating a little bit, but I've lost about a pound. And my goal weight right now is to get down to about 155. The last time I was 155 was probably late 2021, if not early 2022. And since then, as I've been doing a lot more work on putting on mass and stuff, I've been floating more in the low 160s all the way up to 180-ish at the end of my last bulk. So kind of floating in that 160 to 170 range. And I'm still actually decently lean, but I want to get back to the point where I'm really lean, single-digit body fat, and just see how I look with the added mass that I've put on the past couple years. So this is my intentional push to do this, especially if I'm doing vlogs. I'm monitoring this. I'm putting this out for the world to see. I can't really just quit halfway and call it a day. I have to see this through, and I want to see it through. I've done a lot of mini cuts the past couple years where I'll cut a little bit and I'll lose anywhere from like 5 to 10 pounds, but I won't quite get back to that point where I'm like truly super lean. I just kind of get a little bit leaner, and then either I have a fight or I have a competition and I stop trying to cut because I'm trying to maintain for performance, and then water cut. And then after I perform, then I tend to eat and then kind of fall back into the routine of maintaining, if not, kind of slightly bulking on accident, just because I like food. I like food. I like good food. Even if I'm cooking, going out, I just like to eat. So, that's the background on why I'm doing this. Now for a little bit of the method. As I stated before, I'm starting at about 173.5. I'm cutting, my goal is 155. It might be lower, it might be a little higher. It just depends on how lean I actually get. So roughly I have about 18 pounds. My layout of what I'm doing right now, as of week 1, is currently I do a 10-day asynchronous split as far as lifting. It is pull, push, legs, and then I have a weak point day where I do arms as well. And typically I'll work out like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday as far as lifting. Sunday tends to be a bit of a rest day. And then I do kickboxing and sparring on Tuesdays and kickboxing and sparring on Saturdays as well. So Saturdays are a heavier day. But that's what I do as far as that. As far as extra cardio outside of kickboxing, I tend to try to get close to 10,000, 15,000 steps a day. I haven't been hitting it lately. It's been kind of cold here in Indiana. So I'm not right where I want to be with that, which might be the reason that my first week I cut a little bit less than I wanted to. My goal is to cut 1.5 pounds a week, which gets me done around May, but I only made about a pound, maybe a little bit under. Right now, my calories are about roughly 2,400 to 2,500 a day. I am using Macro Factor right now. I'm not sponsored, otherwise I'd have a better camera setup. But I'm not sponsored by them. I've just tried a couple diet apps, and I wanted to try them since I like their method of coaching and automatically adjusting my calories. And I think sometimes I tend to actually assume too little calories for myself, and then I make it really hard to actually stay on track. So I like that it's starting me higher, and then it's just adjusting. Like after this week, it cut my calories by about like 50 to 60 a day. So it cut, about like basically 400 calories for the week. And then at the end of this week, it's going to look and see how much weight I actually lost, and then it'll recalculate again. So if you guys want me to do a breakdown on the calorie tracking apps I've used or Macro Factor or anything like that, leave that in the comments below. If you want a breakdown of what specifically kind of exercises I do as far as my split goes, if you want my cardio routine, or you want to know what supplements I'm using, because I do use supplements, I do a lot of supplement reviews and stuff, leave those all in the comments below, because that's all information that I can use to make more videos, and maybe even make some really quick videos that I can put out a little easier. If you like this format of vlog, where I basically just talk to the camera and I give an overview, let me know. If you'd like to see a little bit different, like maybe a day in the life, or maybe a vlog where you go to the gym with me and you're there through my workout, or one where it's just a full day of eating and what kind of stuff I eat, because I'm not like a lot of fitness YouTubers. You're not going to just see a bunch of chicken and broccoli and here's my rice dish. I do like iced coffee. I go to Dunkin' a good amount. I like a burger. I have burgers. I had a McFlurry last night. Probably put me a little bit over my calories, but I was still pretty close to my range anyway. So I like to eat food. I like to eat out sometimes. The more I get into my cut, the more I am going to have to scale back on that. But I'm very much just a real person, and I eat like a real person. So the meals I eat might seem a little bit more normal. I like a lot of pasta with meat and stuff like that, and I use protein bars as snacks, so it's really simple, not super expensive, fairly attainable for anyone. So if you want to see a day of how I eat, I'm not going to fancify it for you. I'm just going to show you what I would probably eat in a given day and how that would break down. So yeah, leave comments on anything you want to see. I don't want to make this too overbearing, but our goal is to get shredded. This is the Lee project after all. So the project is me. I want to share with you guys my experience and also my methodology and my thinking through it. So I hope you guys will like, comment, and subscribe. And please follow along for the journey, because this is going to be a good one. And we're here to get shredded. So let's put in that work. Bye, guys.